What I'm going to show you is how to putt, which is, I believe, the most important throw of the game because you're not done until you get it into the basket. And then I'll show you how to throw these golf discs because they fly very differently than what you might be used to throwing a frisbee that you'd play catch with. These discs are designed for throwing. They're not designed for catching. And if you picked up a disc off the table, you probably got either a putter, which is a disc that is kind of a blunt or round-edged disc. And those are discs that are easier to control, and they're the ones we use for short shots. You might have picked up a mid-range disc, which is a little bit thinner in profile and sharper rimmed than the putter. And these are for a little bit longer shots. Or you might have picked up a driver, which is a very thin disc in its profile, very sharp rim. And actually these discs can hurt people if they're hit with them. So one of the things we want to do is just be sure the area is clear of where you're throwing before you throw them. These discs, you're going to notice when you start to throw them, if you're right-handed, anybody not right-handed? Okay, for you lefties, as you throw these discs, what we call backhand, this way, you're going to see it, lefties, the disc is going to turn hard to the right. It's just going to do that. That's what it's designed to do. For you righties, as you throw backhand, it's going to curve left. They're going to turn left right away as soon as you throw it. And you're going to say, what's wrong with this frisbee? It doesn't fly. It's not like I usually throw a frisbee. That's what they're designed to do. And I'll show you how to make them go far using that design. So putting, like I said, it's the most important thing. What I want people to do is make a circle all the way around the basket, keep coming, spread out a little bit more, and get closer. I want you this close because I want you to make your first shot. I do. So get close. I want you to get close. Seriously, come close. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Now, all right. Here's the secret to putting. You have to want it to go in.
Okay.
You gotta want it to go in. It's not just hoping. You're making it go in. Okay? You're willing it to go in. I'm right-handed. Here's my putting stance and my setup. I have my right foot forward. It's kind of pointing right at the pole. I have my left foot off to the side and back a little bit. Okay, this is my stance. So it's kind of an athletic stance. My knees are bent, right, down, kind of low. Here's my grip for putting, okay? Now I'll show you a different grip for throwing farther. But I put the disc in the palm of my hand, put my thumb on the top, and then I wrap my fingers, including my index finger, around the rim, okay? And what this does, it allows me to, as I throw it, to just put a little bit of a flick on it to make it spin. And that's why they fly. That's gyroscopic spinning is what keeps it stable as you throw it, okay? So we're gonna putt. I got my setup, I got my stance, I got my grip, right? What I am doing is I'm looking right over top of the disc, and I'm putting the line of that sight on this link of the chain, for me. Now for you, it might be this link. For you, it might be this one. But you're focusing on a very small spot where you want that disc to hit. When you throw it, if you throw it flat and hit that spot, the chains will catch it, it'll drop in. If you throw it and it hits over on this side, my disc is spinning like this, coming out of my hand. If I hit the chains here, it's going to spin out and it won't go in. If I throw it too far to the right, it might glance off this way. So that's why I'm focusing on one link, trying to hit that center, that sweet spot. Okay? So everybody pick out the link you want. You're in your stance. You got your grip. Now I know you're anxious to do this yet, but here's the rest of it, okay? This is important. It's part of the willing it to go in. It's not just a wrist. It's not just a flick of the wrist. That's the last part of the putt. The first part of the putt, after you get it all lined up, is to shift your weight onto your back foot a little bit. Bring it back and bring the disc back in towards you so that as you putt it, you're pushing it and you're putting it right to the basket. And that's what you want to do. You want to reach out towards the basket as you throw it. and go right into there. See, Peter can't hold himself back.
I can't. I have no control. I have no control.
All right, so it doesn't. Okay, you got the basics, right? You got your stance, you got your grip, you got your sight. You're reaching. You're coming back. You're rocking back on your back foot. You're putting it straight into the back.
I've had myself.
You better get it. You want to try it?
Okay. All right.
Let's see ya. Let's see ya.
Come back here now.
Lead into it.
Well, let everybody do it again, okay? Here's what we want. We want to hear the chain. It's a great sound, beautiful disc golf sound. It's the chain of the chain. That's what you want to do. You want to make that chain make the sound. So do it again. Go ahead. Rock back, draw it in, and straight out to the
You got it down. You got it down pat.
Okay?
Well, you better, because you're just...
That's both the easiest and the hardest part of the game. Right? You got to keep practicing it, right? You get better at it. You get a routine. You kind of develop a sort of feel to it. And after a while, it's just sort of, they're just going in. So that's putting, and that's why this basket is here. This is a practice basket. When you come out to play your round, start out by practicing the putt. Just kind of working that, getting that putting groove going, okay? And then you'll be warmed up to play.